Welcome back to the deep dive. When you hear product manager, it's easy to think of it as just one job. Right.
Yeah, like the single figure behind every app we use.
Exactly. But anyone who's worked in tech or just wondered how complex products get made knows,
Mm,
well, it's not quite that simple.
Not at all. It's much more nuanced.
Okay, so let's unpack this today.
Yeah.
Because the reality is product management is this really rich, diverse spectrum, a whole ecosystem, really.
hmm
We're going deep into what we're calling the product management spectrum. We'll explore nine distinct types of PMs.
And we're drawing on some great insights from an expert article that maps this out.
Right. And our mission for you, listening in, is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
This is your shortcut to really getting these specializations.
Whether you're maybe thinking about a PM career yourself.
Or hiring for a product team, maybe. Or just curious.
Right.
You'll get clarity on the unique focus, the responsibilities, the skills for each one. Expect some, hopefully, aha moments.
Definitely. It should make things a lot clearer.
Now, what's interesting is that for ages, the generalist PM was kind of the default. The Swiss Army knife, you could say.
That's true. The one person expected to do it all.
But organizations now, they're seeing the need for more tailored specialists, aren't they? It's about finding the right PM.
Exactly. And what's really insightful here is that these roles, these specializations, they aren't just random titles.
No.
No, they come directly out of the business needs. Things like the business model, the specific tech being used.
Even the company's growth stage.
Absolutely. All that shapes what kind of PM expertise you actually need. It's about fitting the role to the real challenge.
That makes a ton of sense. It shows how dynamic it all is. Okay, let's dive into these 9 roles. We can maybe start with the ones facing the user and the market.
Sounds good. The outward-facing ones.
Let's kick things off with the digital product manager, the DPM. These are the folks navigating the online world, the apps, the websites.
Right. If you've ever used an app and thought, wow, this just works, that's often the DPM's influence.
They're like the bridge between user expectations and the digital execution.
Yeah. They're intensely focused on the strategy for digital platforms. They spend a lot of time optimizing the UX UI.
For engagement.
Retention.
Exactly. Trying to keep people using the product. And they use data heavily, running A/B tests, tracking user journeys, looking at analytics.
So there's constantly testing and learning.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And it's not just about following trends. It's about making real, measurable improvements to that digital experience.
Yeah.
Balancing new tech with, what users actually do.
Okay, so key skills there. Deep user behavior insights, UX UI principles, A/B testing, obviously strategy, and data analysis.
Spot on.
But what if the product's great but nobody knows? That feels like a different challenge.
That's where our next role comes in.
The product marketing manager, the PMM. Now here's where it gets interesting, I think. Because they make sure products don't just get built.
But they get found.
Right.
And connect with the right audience.
Yeah.
Their world is market positioning, storytelling, go-to-market.
So what are their core tasks then? Well, lots of market and competitive research, for starters. Building out those buyer personas, refining the product's position in the market.
Getting the messaging right.
Crucially. And leading the actual go-to-market launches, the GTM strategy, making sure the story aligns with the product vision.
Something that people might not realize is how much the PMM needs to believe in the product.
Oh, absolutely. They often have to be the first internal user, really internalizing the value to craft authentic messaging. It's deeper than just research.
Right. So skills, market segmentation, GTM strategy, persona development, hitting product market fit PMF, and that narrative building.
You got it.
Okay. Building on that market presence.
Mm-hmm.
The growth product manager, or GPM. This one feels very focused.
Laser focused, yeah. On acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, the whole funnel.
Especially in product-led growth, right?
Yeah.
Where the product itself drives the growth.
Exactly. PLG is their natural habitat. Their job is finding friction points in that user journey and, well, removing them.
Through experiments.
Lots and lots of experiments, A/B tests, iterating constantly. They work super closely with engineering, design, marketing.
Turning data into growth features.
Pretty much. What's fascinating is how the product becomes its own engine for growth. You need a real grasp of user psychology and just be obsessed with data.
So sometimes they might have to break conventional design rules.
Sometimes, yeah. The priority is rapid experimentation and measurable results, maybe over pixel-perfect design initially. It can be a shift.
Interesting. Okay, skills. Funnel analysis, experimentation, data-driven decisions, PLG strategy, cross-functional work. Got it. Let's pivot a bit.
It's the more technical side.
Yeah, roles with a stronger technical or execution focus. The builders behind the builders,
Yeah.
maybe?
Good way to put it.
First up here, the Technical Product Manager, or TPM. This is where deep engineering meets product vision.
Definitely. They focus on things like developer-facing products, APIs, infrastructure, or really complex technical features.
So their day-to-day involves
Defining very technical requirements, often getting into the weeds of architecture, working super closely with engineering teams.
managing APIs, integrations, things for other developers.
Exactly. And the big challenge is always balancing what's technically feasible and sustainable with the business value it delivers.
So connecting it back,
Uh-huh.
they're translating tech complexity into something valuable.
Precisely. A great TPM ensures the tech stack doesn't just work, but actually enables the product vision. They prevent future headaches.
Okay, fluent in tech and product. Key
Mhm.
skills.
Mm.
Deep technical expertise, product vision, engineering collaboration, roadmap prioritization. Makes sense.
Mm.
Now, a role that often causes confusion, the product owner, or PO.
Ah, yes, the PO versus PM debate.
Right, but they have a distinct focus, don't they? It's more about the day-to-day execution, especially in Agile or Scrum.
Exactly. Within those fast, iterative cycles, you need someone managing the immediate priorities, the backlog. The PO translates the bigger vision into actionable tasks for the sprint.
So prioritizing the backlog is job one.
Absolutely. And refining user stories, making sure it all lines up with the main PM strategy. They're the voice of the customer during the sprint.
Facilitating communication.
Yeah, between the dev team and stakeholders. Crucial link.
You know, an overlooked part might be how they manage risk, like at the sprint level.
That's a great point. By prioritizing and refining constantly, they're making micro trade-offs that impact efficiency and direction right now. It's high-stakes tactical work.
The maestro of the sprint. Skills.
Mm.
Scrum framework knowledge, backlog management, user story writing, tactical execution.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it. Let's move to our final group. These are kind of specialized and enabling roles supporting the whole product effort.
Right, the specialist and the support structure.
Kicking off with a very current one, the AI product manager.
Oh, yeah, very relevant.
Focus is obviously on products using machine learning, AI models, data-driven automation. It sounds like a balancing act.
It really is balancing that deep technical AI understanding with solid product strategy.
So what are they actually doing?
Defining AI use cases, figuring out success metrics, working very closely with data scientists, ML engineers.
And ensuring the AI is ethical, explainable.
Hugely important. Ethical, explainable, scalable. Plus, they often drive the monetization side of AI features.
What's uniquely challenging here? Maybe the uncertainty.
That's a big part of it. AI development isn't always linear, lots of research, experiments, so the AI PM has to be comfortable managing a product that's kind of always learning itself, not a fixed roadmap.
A frontier role, for sure. Skills, AML knowledge, data analysis, customer-centric design, PMF for AI, and those ethical considerations.
Yeah. Next, platform product manager.
Right, the ecosystem builder.
They manage groups of products, ensuring a unified experience.
Yeah, often internal platforms or shared infrastructure that lots of other product teams rely on, like city planners for the product portfolio, as you said earlier.
So their focus is interoperability, scalability, tech stack decisions.
All of the above, solving internal bottlenecks, balancing short-term needs with the long-term platform vision. Strategically, they sound critical for enabling growth across multiple products.
Absolutely crucial. They provide that stable foundation. It's interesting because they might not interact much with end users
But their work impacts all the other product teams.
directly. They're central to overall organizational efficiency.
Architects of the shared infrastructure. Skills. Tech stack knowledge, cross-product strategy, stakeholder management, scalability thinking.
Yeah.
Got it. Now, the product analyst.
The data detectives.
Ah, I like that. Turning data into insights for strategy, right? Like mini PMs focus purely on the numbers.
Pretty much. Their world is analyzing user data, experiment results, KPIs, spotting patterns in behavior.
And then recommending improvements, building dashboards.
Exactly. Creating dashboards for ongoing monitoring is key. But yeah, recommending specific changes based on what the data tells them.
You call them detectives. They find the why.
Often, yes. They dig deeper than just the numbers, trying to understand the reasons behind user actions. They can uncover things others miss, leading to big insights or pivots.
The data truth tellers. Skills. Strong data analysis, A/B testing know-how, analytics tools, behavioral insights, understanding product strategy alignment.
Yep.
And finally, rounding out our 9, the product operations manager, or POM.
The enablers.
Right. Focused on making the entire product management function run smoothly, optimizing systems, processes.
Critically, they don't build features themselves. They make sure the builders, all these other PMs, can actually succeed without unnecessary friction.
So standardizing processes, reporting frameworks, improving communication.
All that. Managing the tools and workflows the PM teams use day to day, making sure everyone has what they need to be effective.
And the impact is faster product development.
Essentially, yes. Operational efficiency really impacts product velocity. A smooth running team supported by a POM is just more effective. Better products, faster. It's bringing operational science to product art.
Love that. The ultimate enablers. Skills, systems optimization, communication, data synthesis, operational strategy, cross-functional collaboration. Wow, okay.
That's the 9.
So after going through all that,
Mm-hmm.
what's the big takeaway? What does this all mean?
I think the core idea is simple. Each type of PM looks at the product through a unique lens. It's not one job, it's a spectrum.
A spectrum of vital roles working together.
Exactly. And maybe to quickly summarize who they build for.
Okay. Digital PMs,
Build for users,
product marketing managers,
build for markets,
growth PMs,
build for expansion,
technical PMs,
build for engineers,
product owners,
build for sprints,
AI PMs,
build for intelligence,
platform PMs,
build for ecosystems,
product analysts,
build with data,
and product ops managers.
but for the builders.
That sums it up perfectly. It really shows that the right role for an individual or a company depends entirely on strengths, interests, the company's stage, the specific needs.
No one size fits all. Understanding the spectrum is really powerful.
Well, there you have it. Hopefully a much deeper understanding of the product management spectrum, way beyond that generalist idea.
You can appreciate the nuances now.
Yeah, recognize the distinct value each role brings. Hopefully you had some aha moments about just how dynamic this field really is.
It's constantly evolving.
Which leads perfectly into a final thought for you to chew on. Given how fast tech and user behavior change, how might these 9 roles shift?
Good question. Will they converge? Diverge more?
Or maybe give birth to totally new specializations? What new kinds of builders will we need for tomorrow's products?
A metaverse PM biotech product strategist.
Who knows? Something to think about until our next deep dive. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it, with others who might benefit too. To learn more about product management and digital marketing, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.